We regret to announce the death of Gabriel Frederick, also known as Mr. Humphreys of Philadelphia Row, Micoud, who departed this life on May 16, 2013 at 4:20 a.m. on the 23rd anniversary of the death of his wife Editha Frederick, née Smith. He left this life at the age of 89 years. Left to mourn 6 daughters: Catherine Jacinta Ogis, ex-principal of the St. Aloysius R.C. Boys School and retired district education officer residing at Corinth, Grosley. Eusebia Jean-Baptiste, better known as Teacher Bia, retired teacher of Deriso and Micoud primary schools, currently residing at Jean-Baptiste Hill, Micoud. Teresa Frederick Austin, retired nurse in the state of Ohio, USA. Lydia B. Faisal, also known as Bertil Frederick, practicing attorney at law, residing at Deriso, Micoud. Frances Frederick Whiteman, a registered nurse in the state of New York, USA. Sophia Frederick of Micoud. Claudia Emmanuel of Micoud and Jeanette John of Saudi Arabia. 4 sons: John Desmond Frederick, better known as Holy of St. Croix, USVI. Lucius Frederick, better known as Skoll, meteorologist of the Ministry of Infrastructure, attached to Hiranura International Airport. Lucas Frederick, better known as Fred, proprietor of Fred's Lumber Supplies of Vieux Fort. Richard Frederick, attorney at law and parliamentary representative for the constituency of Castries Central, residing at Corinth, Grosley. His adopted sons, Alfred Julian, also known as Mahmoud, of St. Croix, and William Marius, better known as Serrier of Tirouche, Micoud. 41 grandchildren: Bettina Ogis, teacher at the Sir Ira Simmons Secondary School residing at Corinth, Grosley. Arifa Jean-Baptiste Ogis, employed with ECFH. Cephas Faisal, employed with the Ministry of Physical Development. Nigel Faisal, employed with the St. Lucia Development Bank. Bernick Faisal, law student in the United Kingdom. Nima Jean-Baptiste Fontenelle, teacher of the Bexar Primary School. Nisha Jean-Baptiste. Kyle Jean-Baptiste, employed with Bryce and Company. Elijah Frederick. Verdun Frederick, employed with Coconut Bay. John Frederick Jr. Cyrus Frederick, also known as Vicky, employed with Bryce and Company. Winnell Frederick, employed with RBTT. Willan Frederick, student of the Vieux Fort Comprehensive Secondary School, all of Micoud. Benjamin Edmund, Bradley Edmund, both employed with Fred's Lumber and residing in Vieux Fort. Lillian Frederick, student of the St. Joseph's Convent, residing at Barnard Hill, Castries. Irvin Fauché. Richella Frederick, student of the Carmen Rennie Memorial School, both residing at Corinth, Grosley. Raven Williams, student of the Camille Henry Memorial School. Byron Ogis, engineer residing in Guatemala. Byron Twain Frederick, residing in Trinidad. Emma George, residing in St. Thomas. Sheldon Benjamin Frederick, residing in Anguilla. Amanda Ogis Roberts. Alexander Ogis Jr., Kennel Jean-Baptiste, better known as Courtney, Gavin Duncan, Melissa Whiteman, Michael Whiteman Jr., Michelle Whiteman, Dudley Frederick, Sean Paul, Shetland Paul, Dion Frederick, Dr. Regina Bissett Frederick, Richelle Frederick, Richiba Frederick, all residing in the USA. Barry Ogis and Dr. Bon Ogis, both residing in Canada. Shamara Jean-Baptiste and Sheldy Jeanette Benjamin, residing in the United Kingdom. The children of Claudia Emmanuel of Micoud. 23 great-grandchildren, including Yohan Ogis Jr., student of St. Mary's College. Akeem Ogis, student of the Carmen Rennie Memorial School. DeAndre Walters, student of the Carmen Rennie Memorial School. Siler Frederick, student of the Micoud Infant School. Benedict Edmond of the Auger Combined School. Meshach Roberts of the USA. 6 sisters: Catherine Benjamin, also known as Vera, her husband and children of Forest Gate, London. Marie Ravineau, also known as Matilda, and her husband, residing in Canada. Elizabeth Bissett, also known as Irene, and children of Dolomel in Deriso. Cecilia Candida George Joseph, employed with Surgical Life Inc., her husband and children. Maria George and family of Brooklyn, New York, and her family. Janice Ravineau and her family of Canada and St. Lucia. The children of his deceased sister, Bernardine Joseph, also known as Botila, including Monica Cepeda, residing in the USA, William Joseph and family residing in Canada. The children of his deceased brother, Steve Augustine, also known as Shandu Boy. 3 sons-in-law, MacArthur Jean-Baptiste, better known as Neil of Micoud, Nicholas Faisal of Deriso, Michael Whiteman in New York. 4 daughters-in-law, Sylvia Frederick of St. Croix, USVI, Juanetta Frederick, proprietor of Guamun Time, residing in Micoud, Beverly Edmond of Vieux-Fort, Paulina Fauché, employed with the Ministry of Agriculture, residing at Corinth, Grosley. Brother-in-law, Leonard Smith of Monrepo and family. Caretaker, Selina Sonson of Micoud and her family. Other relatives and friends including the Smith family of Monrepo and all the relatives of his deceased wife, Editha Smith, the Alexander family of Monrepo, the Bissett family of Deriso, Telita Samuel and family of Montfortune, Cornelius Neve and family of Montfortune, Attilute and her husband Kaz of Monrepo, Mulhall and family of Entrepot, Philippe C. Faisal of Deriso, L.T. Dantes and family of Micoud, Elizabeth Maffre, also known as Martin, of Micoud and her family, the children of his uncle, Cromwell Joseph, of Lacoville, Micoud, Lufel and Sarita Solomon of Tiroche, Micoud, the other children of Solomon Fanas of Tiroche, Micoud, the children of Jacob Fanas of Tiroche, Micoud, the children of Eli President of Blasha, Micoud, the Shalri family of Over the Bridge, Micoud, members of the Fanas family of Tiroche, Micoud, the children and grandchildren of Rosa and Fidelia George and Agneta Peter of Micoud, the children and family of McCleffad of Auger, Micoud, and all his other relatives in the Auger community, the Peter, Frederick, George, and Trim families of Micoud Village and Tiroche, and the Malze family of Monrepo, Helen Augustine, also known as Rousses of Micoud, Hamlet Willie of Auger, Deriso, his neighbors including Ras Gage, who frequently assisted him, Mark Wilson, also known as Millen, Gabriel Montoute, better known as Son or Mishi, Irwin Altador, Veronica Campbell of Micoud, Miss Petro and family of Micoud, many other relatives and friends both here and abroad, too numerous to mention, including all the residents of the village of Micoud, who were all familiar and friendly with him. The funeral service of the late Gabriel Frederick, better known as Mr. Humphreys, will take place on Saturday, 25th May 2013, at the St. Lucy's Church, Micoud, at 2 p.m. The body will be laid to rest at the Micoud Cemetery. The body of Mr. Humphreys will be exposed at the church from 1 p.m. for viewing. The body now lies at the Lazarus Funeral Home, New York Road, Vieux-Fort. May he rest in peace.